economic hardship, and at the same time, lack of opportunities and resilience, we cannot afford to fold our arms as a youth. Each of us must find something meaningful to be doing, whether small-scale business, vocational skills, voluntary service, because these little steps make big difference in our life. With time and God help, we shall overcome these challenges. I want to appreciate again our special guests. We appreciate to have with us a leader, a mentor, an advocate, and a informative officer in person of Comrade Ibrahim. He will be doing justice to the theme of this year's International Youth Days in Epe. I want us to give attention to attendees section with him as he discussed extensively with us. And let me say once again, I want to appreciate all our guests, the leaders, the leadership of the local government Epe, and other youths of Epe for creating time to do this occasion. Fellow youths, let us remember, we are not the leaders of tomorrow, rather, we are the leaders of today. Our actions, commitment, and sacrifice will change the future. Let us rise above limitations, unite our strengths, and remain steadfast. A better society will come our way. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. God bless the life of Nigeria. God bless the government. God bless the entire youth of Epe, and thank you very much.
On this note, I have a very brief presentation for all of us. You see, beyond the rhetorics of many grammars, it has come to stay with us that we should leave that era of talk show. Let us internalize issues that has to do with us. This is not a lecture. It's more of an interaction. I will be telling you what you are probably familiar with. I will be telling you what you are probably doing before now. Probably you do not connect them. I will be telling you what you can also tick on your phone to even learn more about after now. Therefore, there is no point in the lecture than to interact with you. Let us communicate. Today, distinguished guests, fellow young leaders, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to stand before you on this important occasion of the 2025 International Youth Day. We gathered just to celebrate young people, but to recognize the vital role we play in shaping the present and secure the future. Are you playing one role or the other to shape the present in order to secure the future? Read in between my lines. The theme of today's celebration, like it's been rightly said by one of our participants, local youth action for SDGs and beyond. We are looking beyond local youth action for the SDG. How? This theme reminds us that achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, by 2030, that's the focus, is not only global ambition, but also a local responsibility. Whatever the grammar is, we have to localize whatever we're discussing here today in our community, in our local government. And it starts right from your own home, your own street. So, I will explain this year's theme to the understanding of benefits under 5 key constructs. Just 5. I will go home. First is the power of youth in local action. Across the world, youth are no longer waiting on the sideline. We are innovators, peace builders, entrepreneurs, digital champions, climate activists, and social change agents. While global framework are set in New York or Geneva, then the real change happens, just like I said, right from our own neighborhood, our community and town. Now let us look at the sequence of global development goals. It actually starts by a United Nations declaration that declares 1960 the UN Development Decades. The metamorphosis of what we have as SDGs today started from then. It is right from then they have started setting one target or the other, giving the timeline for its actualization till it gets to what? SDGs. Some of us might not have searched through. From 1960 to date, 2025, whoever was born then would have been how many years of age now? 64? 65, right? Are you sure? Okay, 65. So now, this so-called ambitious vision started from 1960. 1960 to 2000, there are several targets set, several declarations at several forums of the global community. From 1960 to 2000, that was the pre-MDGs groundwork, where we have the UN Development Decades Declaration for 1960. Fast forward to 2000 to 2015, we have the emergence of what? MDGs. Have you heard about MDGs? You know, you have been hearing MDGs before SDGs. You are not aware. Okay, so before MDGs is the declaration of 1960. Now MDGs 2000 to 2015. MDG has a goal, 8 goals, 21 targets, and 60 indicators. It focuses poverty reduction, education, health, gender equality, and environment. From 2000 to what? 2015. When that expires, and some of these ambitious targets are not been met, the global community sits again to give another projection to 2030, and they review it to be what? SDGs, and that is what? Sustainable Development Goals. It has 17 goals. Search for that. 169 targets, and then 232 indicators. The focus this time around was in a broader perspective from MDGs. On that, we have poverty, focus in a broader perspective, health, education, then climate change, peace, innovation, then partnerships. The question at this point is, if someone is 65 years old, ever since we start this declaration of the thing, today, look back, what have you been able to achieve through this declaration till now? If you are the MDG herald back, look at yourself from 2000 to 2015. What action have you actually taken that transformed your neighborhood and yourself? Now we are ambitious about 2015 to 2030. What action are you taking now to be part of that success story? I was part of the era of MDGs. I did a whole lot during my youth service course in Niger State, a lot of community intervention projects that earned me a whole lot of awards. I worked with an international organization then back in Niger State, impacting the community I'm serving. What action have you taken? What action are you taking today? For those of us that has not even made a move at all, then you need to know in what dimensions and concepts are you taking those actions that will impact on your immediate environment and you as a youth. Youth driving key SDGs locally. Here comes SDG 1 and 8. I bring these two together to focus on no poverty and decent work. No poverty and decent work. Initiating local youth cooperatives, small businesses, and digital startups are capable of providing jobs, empowering communities, and reducing poverty. Today, are we looking in the direction of initiating local youth cooperatives? I'll tell you yes from my end. I don't know from your end. While I was the coordinator of the National Youth Council of Nigeria here at Epe Branch, the secretary we serve together is here. One of those initiatives we left in office was to constitute cooperative societies. We register about 3 or 4 with the state government then, form up our youth into various cooperative groups. In order for them to embark on one business activities or the other that could leverage them to get loan from Lagos State government and other NGOs. Today, I hope it is still operational. Today, I want to believe you will be registering more cooperatives and you are revitalizing what they want on ground. This is the initiative we are talking about. We need to do more of that at our respective organization. I can be proud to tell you here that I have one organization which is part of the National Youth Council who are already operationalizing this initiative, establishing cooperatives within themselves, and they are impacting their lives positively. How well I wish you would give a testimony after now, so that you know that people are not just holding their hands. It's probably you that you are standing aloof, you are not doing anything. Some people are making sense and they are acting. Then today, you should ask. Maybe your circle is what you need to change your circle. In order for you to get to a circle that's thinking positively and they are acting locally in order to have a global result. Having said that, is it not the other way around that we are doing as youth? In order to have a quick or short cut, the business you are venturing into, is it a legit business? Please look into that. Those of us that are doing the online yahoos and so on and so forth, those ones are not legit. Think outside the box and connect with a circle that is doing the best. SDG 3, good health and well-being. There are a whole lot people are doing in this direction. People are impacting their society. What are you doing? How do I mean? You can have young volunteers sustaining, which will sustain raising awareness about contemporary health problems. Today, the rate at which people get cancer is alarming. Many don't know that they contract some of these diseases, which is a lifetime, through what they eat and some of their health choices they make. We can form up ourselves to be embarking on advocacy, campaigns, health information, health education campaigns, so that we enlighten the people what they are doing that is, having a negative impact on their health and they get a lifetime illness. So you can look at tuberculosis. You can look at HIV/AIDS campaign, drug abuse campaign. Many have been doing that at the local and state level. Let us sustain it. That is the essence of this gathering. We must sustain those activities of we youth that were doing locally and that can have a global cumulative success. Then SDG 4, quality education. Initiating youth-led tutorial programs. I want to believe the youth council has done some in the past. I would want to say one or two of the present. Please, we must sustain that momentum. Let us do more of youth-led tutorial programs. Let's create digital learning platforms. Then literacy campaign can bridge the education gap for children in low-income areas. Yes, SDG 13, climate action. There are so many people are doing in this direction. Are we talking about tree planting? Epe can embark on tree planting to waste recycling projects in Eredo, renewable energy in Ikoseji. Then look at Lekki for tech innovation, clean up in Ibejileki, and so on and so forth. By the time we look at the division, all of us are giving on the other at our respective clubs or organization and neighborhood. We are making a local impact that will have a cumulative global progress. On my point 3, beyond the SDG, I said it earlier, we're looking beyond the SDG. And what are those things? East Senatorial District, Senator Mukaila Abiru is doing a whole lot in tech innovation. Right from Ikorodu there, many people are coming throughout Lagos East for tech training. Some of our youth and groups are also domesticating something like that, but it's only very huge. I am glad that something similar to what, or bigger than to what we have in Ikorodu is going to happen in Ibejileki or Lekki very soon. Then we must all wait to tap into it. You will never know the wonders people who are learning at that tech innovation tech hub at Ikorodu, built by Senator Abiru. You will not understand the wonders they are doing until you be part of that success training when that of Ibejileki kickstarts. Please don't just miss it. At least it's very close to us. Then leadership opportunity. Then it is also possible while we are engaging some of our political representatives. The replica of what Senator Abiru is doing there, we can have same thing within Epe. Leadership opportunity for young people in governance. Yes, we are seeing it one by one. Some of us are already tapping into leadership opportunity, but of course it's far below our expectation and we shall continue to push more. Stronger social protection system. A culture of peace, creativity, and innovation. That is clear enough. Then the challenge we face. We need to be honest with ourselves. Youth of today, we are facing a whole lot of challenges. But of course, that will not set us back. Of course, we complain of unemployment, limited funds, exclusion from decision making, and sometimes lack of mentorship. You are just the limit of what you limit yourself. I don't know you get me. You are what? You are the limits of what you limit yourself. The point is, the era of complaining should be passed for the youth. Let us be part of solution and think outside the box. If you say unemployment is ravaging us, what are you doing? Apart from expecting a white collar job to also fetch you something and make you busy, what are you doing? If you continue to fold your hands until you get that white collar job, of course, my brother and sisters, you are going to just be there till that kingdom come. Now, if History shows that obstacles often give birth to innovation. Now let's ask the talk. We have seen those challenges we are facing. Fine. Then let us innovate around it. We have mentioned cooperatives within ourselves. We have mentioned you venturing into ICT skills. Several skills are out there that you can venture yourself into. Is it tailoring? Is it this POP making? Many people are making a whole lot of money out of it. But we keep just doing this fashion up and down. We are not doing something. So we just have to sit back and think outside the box to start doing something. So by the time we innovate around our challenges, definitely we are going to walk the talk. Call to action. That is the number 5. First, think global, act local. Whatever you think you want to do in a bigger way, start it in a smaller way. Then leverage technology. We have just mentioned that. Collaborate across borders. You see, some of the movements we are making cannot be successful lonely. We need to collaborate. We need to partner with each other. Youth council will partner with NGOs. NGOs will bring empowerment and so on and so forth. Then my closing thoughts. Dear emerging leaders, achieving SDGs and moving beyond them requires energy, passion, and your resilience. Then equality that defines us as youth. Let us not underestimate the power of a local action, for when youth act locally, the world feels the impact globally. I want to leave you with this Nelson Mandela quote. One said, sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Thank you for your attention. God bless you all.
Orúkọ mi ni Moibi Ibrahim Ọlátúndé, coordinator NYCN. Èní celebrate International Youth Day tí fún àwọn youth wa. So I'm going láti kó wa jọ discuss about the International Youth Day because we felt that youth bí àwa ni youth àwa la ní ọjọ́ ènìyàn, we need to celebrate ourselves. Last week lẹ́yìn kí program mi ti wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ìdí kan tàbí kejì mi ò lè wáyé kí ládẹ ṣe ń bẹ̀ lẹ́nu a bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ what are the opportunities tó on ground fún wa láti harness gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀dọ́ kí làwọn náà ṣe a lè ṣe on our own láti lè jẹ́ kí àwùjọ dáa. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì àwa fún ara báwọn la ṣe fẹ́lẹ̀ empower àwa wa láti má dúró de white collar job àwọn kan tá discuss ẹgbẹ́ àgbẹ̀ náà agbé tech expert wa now ayé ń lọ síbi ẹ̀rọ ayárabíàṣá táwọn sí digital age, so agbé expert ọwà láti wá train wa lórí tech báwo la ṣe la next tech opportunities in federal government and outside Nigeria. So nǹkan tí àwa bára wa ṣe lé nìyẹn àdẹ̀gbé nǹkan náà yídà wa to discuss about the theme of the International Youth Day láti bá wa discuss so nǹkan tí àwa ṣe pàtàkì bá wa ṣe lé nìyẹn. Àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nǹkan tá a kan máa sọ pé ó gbálẹ̀ pé economy ìlú yìí ó le díẹ̀ sìn ó harsh ní everybody àtọ̀dọ́ àtolówó àti tálíkà gbogbo ni à ń pariwo ṣùgbọ́n kí la ní láti ṣe a ní láti ní sùúrù ká dẹ̀ máa dúró lójú kan nǹkan tó wá bá lè ṣe ká máa ṣe ká má pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó máa pààyàn jẹun ká má pẹ̀lú ọ̀dọ́ tó máa gbáyàn jẹun so kó táwọn náà bá lè ṣe bí agriculture la fẹ́ lè ṣe bí tech la fẹ́ lè ṣe nǹkan díẹ̀ tá a bá lè ṣe díẹ̀ fún ara wa láti lè jẹ́ kí a lè ní self development self empowerment káwọn náà gbìyànjú láti ṣe ká dẹ̀ ronú ká máa bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ papọ̀ ilé yà lè jẹ́ kí àwùjọ wa kí ó dáa for advice mi lè fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa nílé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àmọ̀ràn. Orúkọ mi Moibi Ibrahim Ọlátúndé, coordinator NYCN Epe.
I have the opportunity to work with both Nigeria and international brands. So currently, I work as a product designer with a Saudi-based company. So, but after school, I left Epe. I started living the big boy life on the island. But Lagos was chaotic, very chaotic and stressful. I had to move down to Epe 2 years back. And I realized that we still have the same settings, we still have the same system. There are some things that are not accommodated, guys. Because I'm always at home. I work from home and there's no that environment for me to go out there and work remotely. And even my neighbors, most of them thought I was into fraud because they were like, this guy that is always inside, what is he doing? The only time you see outside is probably out there for something and it's been delivered to my place. And people started asking a lot of questions. Yahoo don't share. But But I started asking that question that many people don't know. We need to change the directive. And I can tell you that most of the people that we see at every junction, I collect tickets. They are once my secondary school mates because I went to Corona. And I keep asking this question: what exactly is the problem? Is it because I went to the university? But that is not the case because in the text phase, they have never asked about for my certificate. I was like, what can we do to change the narrative? What can we do to change the status quo? And we decided to create Auto, which is the first ever network in Epe. And what do? It's a tech training center that will provide the necessary skill set for anybody that wants to go into tech. We also have a co-working space for those who work remotely. And we also have a content studio because now content creation is now involved. It's a job. If you want to get into content creation, we need to create that environment. And the question is why Epe? Like I said earlier, I grew up here all my life. People have a different narrative about Epe. The real estate guys are selling Epe. But the people of Epe, we need to sell out. So we need to change that narrative of because when I tell people that I want to go back to Epe, they will tell me that why do you want to go back there? That place, we able to do this, we able to do that. But the question is, Epe is developing so fast and we need to change it. And we don't wait for the government to do that. Someone needs to step up and change that narrative. And that is why we created Auto, to create a tech-enabled environment for the youth. Because anytime I pass that and see some of the level, I will be like, what can we do? Probably if we give them the opportunity, that will probably change their life. And that is why Auto is here. And so far, since we started operation in the day, we've trained about 20 students in cybersecurity, product design, and web development. And we feel like that will change their whole life. That is going to change the different narrative. So now, because when you ask the normal use, what can you use that for? You probably say, that Yahoo, or I watch you. But you can do a lot of your laptop and have access to the internet. And that is why Auto is here, to change the narrative of the ecosystem. And that is why it's the first ever network in Epe. Thank you. Sorry about the code.
At the junior school level there, one subject called intro tech. But in that subject, the only thing they always teach us there is how to cut wood, how to grind wood, how to apply one piece to the other, how to fix wood, how to remove nails, types of simple tools, hammers, pliers, and all that. What happens to the curricular system of Nigeria?
You don't have to make your life. Because we also consider your life. What you just have to do is pay 50% of your life and before you finish your course. Because before you finish your course, some of the things we also provide. We provide internship opportunity because there are a lot of training organizations out there. After training, the question is what next? You need to make it practical. This is not like your certificate and you collect your certificate and you don't have anything to do. I started mechanical engineering. I'm not sure maybe for once. Probably you know that my car and do something. That is the system. But this is a more practical class. We provide internship and also, like I said earlier, you can have a skill. How do you don't sell the skill? We provide a necessary platform using LinkedIn for you to be able to provide visibility. All my jobs, all my words for jobs that I or any project that I've worked on is via LinkedIn. People reaching out, more from Nigeria and outside. I know the necessary things you need to have for you to stand out in the market. And these are some of the things we also provide. And at the end of the day, we also provide certificates that is going to also boost your CV. These are the certificates that players are looking for. Because I also be on the other side. This is my private company that I'm running. So I also be the other side of hiring someone. So I know some of the things that I'm looking for. So I have someone. So sorry for the code. So these are some of the things we just need to also provide. And for our 3 months course, which is web development and data analytics, is going from 250. The same pattern, just make 50% of the entire fee and spread other payments, and that's it. Thank you.
For it, and we said them subsequently.
Exactly.
Okay. No question. All right, you're welcome.
My name is Mr. Ayabisi Rafi Lola, Director of Social Welfare Department, Federal Medical Center.
Mr. Ibrahim
Well, I can say precisely that this program is fantastic, inspiring, and educative to the youth. And we, the old ones, can also learn and have gained some things in the course of the program. Well, my advice is to continue this respect is to sustain it, to be regular, so that other will emulate what they are doing, and they will not be derailed going to all these social crises around. My name again, Ayobisi Rafi Lola, Director of Social Welfare Department, Federal Medical Center, Epe.
Okay. Mr. Rasaki Musa Golan, the coordinator of Concerned Nations Builders Initiative CNI. Today's program is one of the high profile programs being in collaboration with International Youth Day. Youth are important people in the society, the drivers of the economy, and the positive drivers. And as such, we must continuously engage the youth in policies, initiatives that will bring about national development. And as such, today's program is one of the main important programs which youth are much involved and being encouraged to be responsible and much determined to contribute their quota. The era of waiting for the government doing everything has gone. This is an era where we will come together, we share ideas to move the nation forward. So the youth, build the nation, impact the youth, impact the nation positively, and together we make it happen.
My advice for the youth is for them to realize themselves and maximize their potential, and should be determined to contribute positively to the national development. And that is the only way we can make things work. And I hope in the nearest future we become the good leader we look forward to. My name is Rasaki Musa Golan, the coordinator of Concerned Nations Builders Initiative, CNI.
Alright, orúkọ mi ni Abdulrahim Abdulsabu, mo jẹ́ managing partner of the first ever tech hub in Epe. Yeah, it's a very great initiative because that's more do and reach out to the organizers to say I would like to be part of this event to also showcase our brand actually for the youth. So lára àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ náà tech jẹ́ nǹkan tí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ lè parapọ̀ mọ́ tó yẹ pé wọ́n lè máa ṣe yàtọ̀ sí kọ́ going to fraud, because the question is not sustainable. Why can't you have a digital skills that is going to help you to máa jẹ́ kí for I don't only go as a person, because later àwọn èèyàn fojú dáadáa wọn ọmọ ìyàwó. Why can't you, because the same knowledge, the same effort náà lè yàn fi sí, why can't you put into something legitimate tó máa tún jẹ́ kí nǹkan even èèyàn fúnra ẹ̀rọ láti fi lè gbòòrò, and even owó tẹ̀yàn orí ń bẹ̀ èèyàn lè fi sọ pé èèyàn fi tọ́ ẹbí àti àwọn ará. So àmọ̀ràn mi fún àwọn youth ni pé be somebody valuable, be someone that is valuable, and some of the ways you can be valuable is having the necessary skill set. Àwọn iṣẹ́ owó tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ní, and kò ní ṣe pé kéèyàn níṣẹ́ owó nìkan, kéèyàn tó mọ bó ṣe máa tara ẹ̀, kéèyàn leverage lórí àwọn social platform yìí
the mechanic, do a video of how you are working and some of these things, showcase them online. If you are a tailor, do some of those things and showcase them online, because kéèyàn má rí lẹ́sìn kéèyàn má dúró lórí pé gbígbà táwọn yẹn bá kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù ní kó tó lè jìnnà customer. Social media wà tẹ́ pé èèyàn lè lò tẹ́ pé ìfẹ́dẹ̀ ni kéèyàn má ti ní data kéèyàn má fi máa wo oríṣiríṣi online èèyàn lè parapọ̀ lórí àwọn kìíní yẹn kéèyàn fi àfikúnlówó ọjà kéèyàn gbà. Orúkọ mi ni Ibrahim Abdulsabu, mo jẹ́ managing partner Hot Up, the first ever tech developer. My name is Chief Vincent Uju from Igbo Youth. Sir, I'm very happy for the program because the program is very, very interesting. Explain many things. Even the schools want to come today, explain it. And today is not a youth day. It's not the first time that we are doing it in the area. I explain many things. My advice to youth in the area or all over the world is them to do that, is let them put themselves for anything, do something for grow their life themselves. Understand me? And let the youth stop all those drug abuse, weapon, all those is not good. So make them change their life. That's the advice for the youth. My name is Chief Vincent Uju.